here on the
Hey.
TV, on the internet, on the live stream.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday. It's 4 p.m. This is another installment of Research Rally. I'm Nicole from the library, and over there, you know that guy. You've seen him around. He's friendly. He's
Hi.
everywhere. He's doing all the things. That is
All the things.
information, Jason Amfinson. So welcome. It's a Research Rally. We are librarians here at Seminole State College. So welcome to our Seminole State family, wherever you're watching from. If you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, if you're enrolled or not enrolled, you are part of the Seminole State family. We take students from all over the world. So if you're not enrolled yet and you're in a different country, you're not in Florida, you're not in the United States, hey, sign up with us. Come on, let's go. Let's go to school, right? All right. So today we are focusing on sussing out, notice how I worked in the parlance of our times, sussing out FAFSA fears. Jason and I are librarians, so we specialize in information needs. But we are not the subject matter experts on all things financial aid, all things FAFSA. But what we're doing here today is we're guiding you towards some helpful information and some helpful people and resources that are here at the college, okay? And one of the things librarians like to do is research, and we're going to get into a little bit of that. We're going to do some sifty research, not nifty. Well, I think it will be nifty too.
Sifty nifty?
Yeah, we're going to sift a little bit. But let's see who's joining us today, Jason. Who's out there?
We got a lot of people. We got Jack Joyner joining us. We got Dev Bulsara, Josh LaFleur, Timothy Rosario. Who else we have? Chloe's on the line. Dalvin's here. Bryce, Heather, Sergio. We'll put in the link for the first year experience credit at the end of this showgram. And make sure to chat with us. Engage with the librarians. We want to make sure that we're answering any research questions that you have. And as Nicole was saying, we want to make sure that you know how to get the money with the FAFSA. And so that's today's kind of show. Back to you.
Yeah. So basically, I since I'm not the subject matter expert, I actually had some conversations with some of our financial aid staff that was unable to be here today with us here today. So I did get some insider info, and it turns out that this week is actually the National FAFSA Week of Action. So that's a very it's very timely to be talking about this. Of course, the semester is coming to an end, and registration for summer and fall is open right now. So we're gonna, it's a very opportune time.
Here's our first question, Nicole. Students watching, do you know where the FAFSA office is, or what FAFSA is, or how to complete a FAFSA? You can put a Y in the chat or an N in the chat or something in the chat to answer that question. We want to know. That's what today is about.
Okay. So we are going to plug there's some resources. We're going to plug those. But first of all, Jason, let's get to starting to do what we like to do.
Let's get to do what we're starting to do and to do.
Okay.
We got a lot of eyes.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit of research, and let me go ahead and I'll share my screen.
Let's do it. I'm popping these Y's in. A lot of people know. Y is for yes. Y is for yes.
So I don't basically. Okay. So the FAFSA has been in the news. There was an update to it. It's kind of crazy. Like, people are saying, oh, like it's broken. It's not working. The processing times are down. We're going to look at a couple articles about the FAFSA and just talk about how we want to weed out information that's going to make us stress instead of actually giving us quality information. And we talk about sifting here as librarians. So sifting, that process, first thing you do is stop, right, Jason?
Yeah, that's right. Stop, take a look. What am I looking at? What is this source? What's really going on here? And then you can SIFT, sift. Then you can start investigating, and maybe you need to investigate other sources, right? You're looking at this, it's kind of sketch, and then you repeat that process over and over again.
Okay. So, I'm going to search what?
When you do the okays, it floors me. It's just okay.
Why, though?
I don't know. Okay.
Fascinating. That's fascinating.
Okay. Fascinating.
So I like Google News because I'm a Google girl. We've talked about that before. Okay.
Yeah, Nicole's a Google girl.
If I'm looking at news about the FAFSA, financial aid, I'm seeing words chaos, delays.
Yep.
fiasco.
And what are some of these sources too, by the way? The only one I can recognize is CNN. I'm trying to look at the chat here, but CNN, Trib something, GMA, Good Morning America. I mean, again, these are not, I'd probably go to I'd probably go to FAFSA.gov, maybe. Does that exist? I mean, I'd want to go to a government source. I'd want to go to something that's more legit than Trib. That second one is, no,
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. I see it. Chaos, huge problems. And then let's see.
Delays. So we're seeing emotional language here. And of course, in general, in the news, they want clicks. They want you to be like, oh, what's going on? Now, and I read in particular, CNN is one of our news sources. And I know we do collectively as a nation or even the world have some conversations about different news sources and maybe their reputability. Is that a word?
Yes, reputability. I think.
Teacher.
Let's check.
I'm not an English teacher. Okay.
Okay.
But that being said, still going to any of our main news sources, usually we can find like the basics of something. And again, if we think maybe they might lean one way or the other, okay, we can sniff that out looking for emotional language. That's a dead giveaway. Exaggeration. Again, anything getting our emotions up.
Yeah, and by the way, that you could tell, Nicole, fiasco, the word fiasco, that's not going to be a real journalistic word. That's an editorial. And you could see, to my point, what does it say? CNN what, Nicole? Opinion.
So
again, this is not the news portion. That is, you could tell by the words. Whenever it has a slant in it, whenever they're like, the president this or the senator that or something in a certain way that doesn't just say the senator signed the bill today, that's going to be editorial and opinion. It's not a. That's not a.
It could be a. Right.
Yep.
So I read this article, and for the purposes of time, basically the form has been shortened, less questions, easier questions, because the original FAFSA that's been around for over 20 years was generally known to be like confusing, maybe use like really crazy vocabulary words that like were confusing to people. So less questions, easier questions. So it increases accessibility. But in addition to changing the form, they also updated the system that like runs the whole processing of the FAFSAs, because FAFSAs go through the Department of Education, which is the federal government. Okay. So like on a bunch of different counts, and if you read this article from CNN, okay, because there is an opinion in here, but it does go over some of the basic background information. Okay, as I'm scrolling here, you will see that basically it didn't go as planned. The system didn't work as smoothly as they anticipated. And we all know that when we make changes or change a system or change a process or change a protocol, sometimes things go wrong. So that's basically more or less what happened here with the new FAFSA. It's run by the federal government, the Department of Education. And I found out from one of our insiders.
That's this one, Nicole. We switched, Nicole. So if you look in the upper right, left-hand corner, you will see that this is an official website of the United States government, Federal Student Aid and Office of the U.S. Department of Education. Now, doesn't all of that mouthful and tongue twister, doesn't that sound a lot more credible and reliable? And please answer in the chat. Than the CNN opinion?
Okay.
The answer is yes.
Okay. Now, another thing to consider is, of course, the FAFSA, like the government, they want you to have full confidence that they are going to get this system that's had some hiccups or obstacles in running order. This source has a bias, just like David from CNN, his opinion, it has a bias. We all have a bias when we look at information, and that is something as an information literate person working on developing those abilities, we want to pay attention to that, okay, we have a bias and our source always has some extent of bias. So we want to be responsibly skeptical, not assume that everything is a conspiracy to convince us of something else, but we do want to not assume that anything we're reading, whether it's from CNN or anywhere else, is literally automatically true and isn't colored with a bias. Of course, yes, the FAFSA website, we were given that by our insider sources here in the financial aid department. Listen, the Department of Ed timelines affect Seminole State workflow. So for all of our students that already have FAFSAs in process or are going to be submitting FAFSAs, please be aware that our departments that do the workflow on the Seminole State end, and this is the case at any college, they have to wait for certain things to happen in the Department of Ed with their application, Department of Education, in order to do their piece. So we want to keep that in mind, okay? And one of the things about the FAFSA that I learned from our subject matter expert is that creating the FAFSA account and ID is like, if you don't have a FAFSA in for the fall, like, or even the summer, this is something that you have to do before you do the application. Now, in the workshops that we are going to plug and give you the information for in the next, pretty soon here, okay, in the next few minutes, they can help you with that process, but like, you don't necessarily need, like, they don't know all the information that you need to know for that piece. So that is like step number one, is to create your FAFSA account and ID at studentaid.gov. And Jason, I think you had that website up, didn't you?
I did. Let me pull that website back up and move over here. Oh, I got out of it. Hold on. I was looking. Jack, good job in the chat there. Jack was letting us know a couple different websites. We were asking, like, what are the web domains? So a .gov, a .edu. That's what came up. What else? Anything else that you're familiar with? And I'll get that link back here shortly.
Okay. Now, we're going to talk about the labs. Okay, here we go. Okay, so yes, the FAFSA website. Okay, so this is where you go to create the account first of all. Okay, and what'll have to happen is now with the new FAFSA, every year you have to resubmit it. Where is my little? I got my little headline. Insider hunch that I learned about today.
Oh.
Right now, there's a deadline of May 15th, but they wanted everyone to know, listen, they think their insider hunch is that the Department of Education, because of all of these hiccups with the new system and the new form.
I hear it's a fiasco.
Oh, where'd you hear that?
I heard it at CNN Opinion.
Opinion or fact. So the Department of Ed will probably extend the due dates. Hi, Jason's email. It's public record. It's
there we go.
Record, but no. You're supposed to go through the process of recording.
No, what happened? What was I doing?
So just keep that in mind, that anywhere you see the due dates posted, keep abreast of it on the FAFSA website. You can also contact our people here at Seminole State. Now, speaking of our people here at Seminole State, financial aid and student services work together.
Nicole, we got a database check. Sorry to jump in. We got a database check. We got an EBSCO. EBSCO's dropped in there. There you go, Natalie. SeminoleState.edu/library. That's right. One of our library databases. Back to you, Nicole.
That makes my teacher heart happy. Okay. So, signing
SSC
up.
FAFSA Labs.
FAFSA Labs. Now, I'm going to show the schedule in a moment. You can sign up ahead of time. So these are occurring, and I'll add this to the stage as we're talking. Okay. These FAFSA Labs workshops are occurring starting today. There was one earlier today, now through July. Okay. And you see the schedule here on the screen. The schedule is also on Radar Connect, but they're generally like Wednesdays and I think, Tuesdays 4 to 6 p.m. and Wednesdays 11 to 1:30. Okay. You can sign up ahead of time, and that will help like our financial aid and student services departments to know like how many people might be coming. So you can see the website that's scrolling there at the bottom with all of the fiasco.
Ooh, this is the form, Nicole.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Jason. With all of the things going on with the new FAFSA, your situation will be unique, and coming to a FAFSA lab or contacting the departments, and I'm going to shout that out in just a moment here, is a way to get information specific to your circumstance, and everyone's will be a little bit different. So this is why it's important to reach out to our Seminole State people to get help. If you can't make it to a lab, there's a couple other things you can do. If you are going to become enrolling for the fall, if you have nothing submitted, the TRIO department, which helps with, is actually a federally sponsored department here at the college and other colleges. They help people get connected, get access to actually enrolling in college. So if you have nothing submitted, TRIO is a good place to start. One of my insiders recommended that. Okay. If you have already submitted a FAFSA and you have specific questions, again, if you can't make it to one of the labs, okay, these are on Radar Connect. If you can't make it to one of the labs, reach out to Student Services if you have questions and you've already submitted a FAFSA. They take walk-ins all day, every day that they're open. I believe the hours on the Student Services website is probably 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. I don't know that off the top of my head, but you can check their website. And their direct phone number is 407-708-2800. I'm pointing out this phone number in particular because there's other phone numbers on our website, and they go to call centers that help people with the FAFSA. It's a federal program. Again, we do stuff with the FAFSA, but like we're not in charge of the FAFSA. That's the federal government, the Department of Education. It is my understanding that it would behoove you. Okay, that's a reference to a movie. If anyone knows the behoove reference, please shout it out in the chat.
And really quick, Nicole, there's everything for the FAFSA on the. Look at them all. Look at them all. That's in Radar Connect. So connect.seminolestate.edu, and then you could just put the search term FAFSA. That is a lot, Nicole. That is a lot. And again, we're trying to reiterate this and echo this. Are we helping? Is this helping? And yes, in the chat, Ariel says yes, it's helping. Yes, we got a helping. It'll behoove you to be helping. Okay, back to you, Nicole.
Thank you. And again, hold up. Show me the facts. Listen, I'm about to show you the facts. The facts are, please, it is my understanding it would behoove you as a student at Seminole State College, if you have questions about the FAFSA, it would behoove you to contact. Can I say it enough?
No, stop. You're done. Everyone put in the chat. Tell Nicole, don't say behoove anymore. Back to you, Nicole.
In order to talk to a person that works at Seminole State College that will have knowledge of institution-specific information for your FAFSA experience, it is best to go to a FAFSA lab.
Go to the campus.
Call 708-2800.
407. That's local.
Don't call any of the other phone numbers, okay?
Nope. Call the local.
Or walk into Student Services, or again, reach out to TRIO if you have like literally not even done a FAFSA yet for fall. You reach out to TRIO. These are your best points of contact to keep you in the loop inside our institution, our Seminole State family, with the primo best information for your circumstance here at Seminole State College.
And this is being recorded, and this will live in our YouTube channel on the YouTubes. Right, Nicole? It'll live on our YouTubes, and so you could watch this again if you need to. All the information is on the college website, seminolestate.edu. But as faculty librarians, Nicole and I want to make sure that each and every one of you, all of our viewers, and I see 15 viewers here on the chart, times 55 multiplied by, divided by, subtracted by the fraction. There's 17 billion people watching this. That's a little exaggerated. That's exaggerated. But again, we want to make sure that we help our Seminole State family. And so, yeah, thank you very much for the live stream. No problem. No problem.
Share, subscribe. Wait, see, I can't even do this right. I'm awkward at that. It's not.
Wait, did you do that? I thought it was this. This isn't the.
That's a big heart.
That's a big heart. That's what I'm saying. I've been working on trying to. And then one more thing in the chat. Any questions that you have? Let us know any questions that you have. How's it going in your first year experience? We're wrapping up. We have one more night brewery tonight, and then next week is our 5-hour finals party at the Sanford Lake Mary campus. So today we had a rock and roll concert out at the gazebo. It was fantastic.
Oh my gosh! I wish I had the video. I have been able to upload it in time, but I have another video. I wanted to show. Oh wait, it's not. Hold on.
Oh, there's Nicole.
Okay.
It would
Look.
behoove you to play the video.
Okay, this is how to get from the library, the UP building, to the room where the FAFSA labs are. Okay,
Ooh,
and
let's see.
extra bonus: this route, once you get to L100, the classroom lab, right upstairs is the Academic Success Center, which is one of our favorite other departments here on campus. We work very closely with them. So here, we're going on a journey. Let's go. There's me. Oh, I didn't know it was up close. So I'm in the UP building. I'm headed down the breezeway. They had another event. There was a couple events on campus today. They had pizza, some activities. So this is like that pickup loop, and I'm walking underneath the breezeway. I'm walking by. There's my shoes. I'm walking. I'm meeting some of our friends along the way. So we're walking straight from the UP towards the L building.
All the way down. And as you're walking and you're still walking, Decatur, I hope I'm getting this right, has a question. Which campus? It looks like everything is on the Sanford Lake Mary campus and the L building, which is where Nicole is pointing you to now. And you can confirm, again, Decatur, I'm sorry. Here is the info in the chat for you and everyone else watching. So just go ahead and pop that link there. But it looks like everything is at the Sanford Lake Mary campus. However, you can call the number that Nicole gave and then speak to somebody on one of the campuses here locally, and they'll help you. Okay, I hope I said your name right.
And they have like the financial aid and student services departments on the other campuses, so they'll triage your request as needed. If you can't get to Sanford Lake Mary, again, we have some different options, but we'll probably have to triage as you contact us. Okay, we'll get you to where you need to be and who can help you and where. Okay, so there is an elevator by the L building, but if you're going to L100, don't go in the elevator. Just keep walking or rolling along until you get to the first door. There's our L building. Head to the left.
Keep it 100. Hey!
Yes. Classroom L100.
Hey.
Okay, and our subject matter experts on financial aid will be there to help you during the workshop times. Okay, so once you're done there, leave L100, and there is a nifty staircase. You can go back to the elevator if you need to, but there's a staircase right around the corner. And all right, come on. Here we are, stairs. We're going to the Academic Success Center now. There's me going to the Academic Success Center.
You guys should appreciate that Nicole shouted out the word stairs at the stairs.
Listen, I'm a Florida person, so like stairs are kind of a big deal.
There we go.
A lot of stairs. Academic Success Center.
Oh, this is great. We're getting, this is great. Especially if you've never been on the Sanford Lake Mary campus. You're getting a tour here. This is fantastic. All right, so there's another elevator. Do I go in that one?
Elevators, yeah.
Okay.
And we're headed back to the library. We have events at the Academic Success Center too, not just the library.
In the chat, have you gone to the Academic Success Center before? Yes or no? Let us know in the chat. Did you know that we have an Academic Success Center with writing tutors and math tutors and biology tutors? Big shout out to the ASC, Academic Success Centers, our partners in student success.
Okay, so I was headed back to the library. This was earlier today. And someone's like, hey, catch. And I was like, what?
Did you get something live on the...
No, he was like, this kid was gonna throw that rock for me to catch, and I was like, please don't.
Don't
no.
Do that
I had my phone in one hand. I was like, no, please.
Nicole, we're getting a lot of love for the Academic Success Center. I'm seeing a lot of Y's here, a lot of yeses. And Nicole, I do have breaking news footage. I have breaking news footage. That's right, recorded earlier today. This is the rock concert at the SLM with your. It's not. No.
Okay. Is the sound in there? Because
I'll turn it down a little bit.
What's going to happen to our monetization, Jason, with our 18 million subscribers? Oh no!
I don't know, but you just gave me a thing. If we do get it, it's going to change from information to monetization, Jason. That's for sure. I'm going to get that. It would behoove me to change my name.
It would behoove you to do that.
So here you can see Ben and the crew. They're out there. That's Ben's dad, by the way, Nicole, in the purple shirt.
Oh, really?
One of our students, brought his dad. He was doing all the sound gear. There's Gwen, there's DJ, there's Evan, and you could see the water in the back. So we just posted up at the gazebo, and this was a mixture, Nicole, because last week was the solar eclipse, and they played Dark Side of the Moon, and then it's going to be Earth Day. But our Wednesday at Sanford Lake Mary is when we do our events. So we're right in the middle. We're right on the fence. So that was our Earth Day event. And we have more events at the library all the time. So let's check in the chats here. Anybody else?
What's going on in the chat?
A lot of yeses, a couple no's. So yes, really quick for the no's. We do have an academic success center with tutors and math tutors and biology tutors on all the campuses. Sneeze! Okay, I hit the mic button and you didn't hear it, but you saw it. It looked awful. But yes, it is available and it's a free service, and you could do it in person or you could do it online. More information at the web URL there, sem.state/ASC. Nicole, it's almost that time.
It is, and just a really quick review. Hey, whether you're researching, whether you're sussing out your FAFSA fears or researching anything, especially online, especially with the news, you want to be choosy with your newsy. You know it.
Choosy newsy.
Who did that voiceover?
I'm gonna say that voice sounded awesome. Good morning, everybody. All right. Any questions for us? Anybody? Any last questions? We appreciate you being here. We're sure many of you are in the IDS 1107 class, and you probably need some first-year experience credit for watching today's showgram. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and drop this link. All you have to do is click this link once, friends. Once. On the bottom, it should say your attendance has been recorded, and you will, of course, need to have a Raider Connect account. Okay? If you have any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns, compliments, please let us know. But that is the link in the chat for today's April 17th Research Rally Live.
I just thought of something. Tell me in the chat after you click the attendance link if you think this sounds cool. Sussing is bussing. Is that true? Sussing is bussing. Okay, we want to suss out our information. Bussing. It means it's good. It's a good thing, Jason.
Bussing means good?
That's what I heard from some younger folks out here.
So all those years when I was working in the restaurants and I was bussing tables, I was actually doing good?
Yeah, you were. That was my first job. That was my very first job, was bussing restaurant tables. I was horrible at it.
Bryce says no, it's not good. Wait, is that what you're referring to, Bryce? I'm not sure. What are you referring to, Bryce? You just put no. I'm not sure.
I appreciate the honesty. I love
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Ariel brings up a good point. Context is needed. You can't sus bus. What if you get on the sus bus? Do not get on the sus bus.
Okay, so also one more reminder. What is that? Did I do another okay thing?
No, I'm just, where are we going from here? Where are we going? We're talking sus busing and sussing it out.
Well, I wanted to reiterate something about, we promoted the ASC, we promoted financial aid. Again, the ticker is going, sign up for a lab, get the help you need with your FAFSA, with anything else financial aid related. But I want to remind our viewers that we are librarians. We are here to assist you. Research, citations, and information needs. There's no question too big, no question too small, no question too weird. We want to hear it all, and we can save you time and we can save you stress. So why haven't we heard from you yet? Call or chat or stop by. You can even make an appointment online. This is your library. So on the serious, on the real, we're here to help you. Jason and I are two out of several librarians that work here at the college. You can chat, you can come on in the library, you can call us, you can email us and make an appointment online. Again, we are here to assist you. Okay, so don't forget that. As much as we want to promote the ASC, hey, also the library times ASC. That's who we represent.
Thanks, Nicole. And one more time in the chat, that is the link. All you have to do is click it at once. No, Nicole, try to do Nicole, you got to try to do. I know. It feels horrible. It's not a good feeling.
I don't want my forearms up there like that. Okay.
But if you really want to explain to somebody how much you care about them, you will contort your arms into a heart. All right. It looks like we have some attendees clicking on here, but if you need credit, let us know. But there's the link in the chat. I'm pointing to the computer, which you are all looking at. There's the link in the chat.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Nicole.
Should I play an outro video?
Oh, let's play an outro video. That means we leave.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Like, share, subscribe.